I feel like you're brainwashed, bro, with Jimmy Butler and what he did in the NBA Finals in the bubble. Bro, this man, and I know I said this in the clubhouse, and I'm gonna say it again. This man signed a $184 million contract for 4 years, and I'm telling you right now, bro. At the end of the season, you're gonna come to me and be like, "This is the worst contract in the NBA." Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 5 of New Rivals with me, Lydell Sports, Poppy Solo, and our guest and a Player's Choice regular, Dub Zero. Dub, how you feeling today, bro?
We good, man. We good. Glad to be here.
I'm happy you're here, bro. I'm happy that my little brother's here. That makes me really happy.
That's a
fact. And Solo, how you been this week, bro?
Bro, I've been real good, man. I've seen Zero on the Player's Choice, and he seems like a well-rounded individual who loves his liquor. So I thought maybe we should have this guy on the podcast so he can.
Hey man, he's good vibes. He's a good man, bro. So, anyways, let's start off the show. Poppy, what's going on with the Brooklyn Nets?
Since we last talked, the Brooklyn Nets have solidified themselves as the greatest team assembled in sports history, not just NBA, sports history. We signed Millsap, we signed Marcus Aldridge, we trade DJ, who was terrible for our team. We're supposed to buy him out, but we traded him. We got some good value for him, and I think that this is much deeper than a team we were last year, and our best team in franchise history. So that's good news for the Nets.
Yeah, and speaking about the great signings and stuff, let's start with Zero. Zero, what you think about the Nets signing LaMarcus Aldridge and Paul Millsap?
I think they're doing exactly what they needed to do. They definitely needed depth in the front court. So they're doing exactly what they need to do. They got Patty Mills off the bench, so it's like they don't really need perimeter players since with Kyrie, KD, and James Harden. So they're doing exactly what they need to do. Now, to say that they're the greatest team ever assembled has a little bit of a stretch. But they are on paper, though. On paper,
at least,
On paper, there's a valid argument. There's definitely a valid argument why they're the greatest team ever assembled. But speaking about DeAndre Jordan Solo, we picked him up from the floor. He fell down, and the Lakers picked him up, and he's now an LA Laker, bro. How do you feel?
It's just hilarious because I feel like I'm getting deja vu. This feels exactly like when you guys signed Drummond. He was going to solve all your problems. Like, oh, we got Drummond. He's so good at this. I read an article that called DJ a great defensive presence in the paint. And I know that's not true from watching every single Nets game last season. He got 0 minutes in the playoffs. Good luck. I wish him the best. But the Lakers look desperate.
I don't think he's going to play a single minute for the Lakers. I'm being completely honest. I don't think he plays a single minute.
He'll play.
And if he does, it'll be trash time. That's literally the only time he'll ever play. Zero, what you think about DJ going to the Lakers?
I want to say he's not going to get no PT. I think he'll get some.
Yeah,
some. With him and Dwight Howard, that'll be a steady rotation. But I don't think any of those guys is going to play more than 20 minutes a game.
That's 20 minutes too much.
And Zero, me and Solo already got our opinions about this, but you're brand new to the episode, and I want to ask you this. This offseason, who has won the offseason? The Lakers or the Nets? Who definitely became better? Who won the signings? Who do you think is just got an overall higher grade this offseason?
I think they both did their thing. They both did exactly what they
Come on, dog. You got to pick sides, bro.
I'm about to say. I'm definitely
like Shaq gets mad, bro.
Oh, yeah. Shaq does get mad with that. That's my bad. You know what? I'm going to start off by saying who I think won, and then I'll explain it. That's my bad.
All right.
But I think the Lakers definitely won.
What? No wonder.
The Nets did exactly what they needed to do. But the Lakers, they got Russell Westbrook, and then they got so many shooters now, which is exactly what they need to do.
I wouldn't say so many.
They got Wayne Ellington, they got Melo, They
We got a
got
couple
my boy
shooters.
Kendrick Nunn. They got a lot of.
Melo's
people.
not really a spot up. He's more of a volume shooter. It's gonna be tough for him. I feel
mean,
like.
if you didn't see him in Portland, bro, this man was a spot up shooter.
He was
bro.
streaky.
Like, he'll stand in the corner. He shot 40% from the 3 last season.
But don't get it twisted. Just because they won the free agency doesn't mean they're automatically the best team. They just the GM did exactly what he was supposed to do. Now it's the players' turn to make this thing work out.
True.
But I mean, you can't blame the GM for whatever they did.
And
if they struggle, it's not the GM's fault. It's the players' fault.
True.
And Zero, are you concerned about Russell Westbrook fitting in with the Lakers this season?
A little bit.
A little bit?
I am. I mean, Russell Westbrook, I like Russell Westbrook. I really do. But with him and LeBron, it's like I just never thought a duo like that could work out. But, I mean, we'll have to see. This
is what I got to say about that. LeBron James played his best basketball at this age when Rajon Rondo was on the floor. Now, you got a great playmaker.
I wouldn't say his best basketball, but
no, at this age.
Oh, okay.
Like
okay, yeah.
Laker LeBron.
Post LeBron.
Yeah. Laker LeBron, I think his best version was with Rajon Rondo on the floor. Now you got another playmaker, because this is the problem that I've noticed last season. LeBron James was trying to be the playmaker the whole time. He wasn't aggressive. He was trying to pass the ball way too much, and he had to, because there was no one else that could do that. Dennis Schroeder couldn't do it. Alex Caruso couldn't do it. THT can't do it. I mean, so LeBron had to be that guy. Now that we brought Rajon Rondo and Russell Westbrook, 2 guys that could play make, LeBron doesn't have to worry about getting his 10 assists, making sure the offense is running. He can finally get his shots. He can finally get his points. And I feel like LeBron's going to go crazy this season. At 37 years old, watch out, because he's going for that MVP trophy. That's all I got to say.
How is he going to go for the MVP trophy? He's not going to be the main one handling the ball.
Exactly.
I mean, but when Rondo was on the floor, he wasn't the main ball running the floor, and he was scoring like 28 points per game.
Rondo wasn't on the floor for 30 minutes a game.
Yeah.
But when Rondo was on the floor, LeBron scored the most. That's when those outbursts of LeBron scoring 6, 8, 4 points.
It sounds like you're trying to convince yourself that signing Rondo is has this huge impact.
Bro, signing Rondo
on LeBron's productivity.
Honestly, I don't want to sound crazy.
You sound
I think
ridiculous.
Rajon Rondo was the best signing for the LA Lakers. I really do think so.
Wow, better than Westbrook?
Yes. I'm so serious.
Clip that.
Clip that.
I am more happy for Rondo being on the Lakers than Westbrook, because I'm gonna be completely honest.
You're a hater. That's why.
I love Westbrook, but at the end of the day, we all know that Westbrook. I don't want to say it, man, but you know.
Yeah, you don't want to say it because you don't want him to do it for your team in the playoffs. But I feel like I remember you during this season, talk a little bit of shit about Westbrook on TikTok. Do you regret any of that?
No.
I bet you he deleted that. He went all the way down and deleted everything.
I still have it up. If you guys don't know who's watching the stream right now, I said Russell Westbrook is overrated. He's a playoff choker, and he just can't perform. But now that he has LeBron and AD, I don't think there's any excuse of Westbrook doing that. But if he does,
He said, now that I think about it, maybe he's not that bad.
Westbrook is in the hot seat for me. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
A lot of the way you gotta also think about the way that Russell Westbrook distributes the ball is mainly from pick and roll, kick outs, him driving, him kicking it out. So don't get me wrong, he's a playmaker with him doing that, but Rondo play makes a whole different type of way. Rondo is going to read the defenses and try to run a play to get other people open. You know what I mean? So it's like that whole playmaking thing. The whole playmaking thing with Russell Westbrook that you mentioned, it's like I just don't know how that's going to work out with LeBron and AD. It's going to be something to see.
Maybe it'll be second unit playmaking. It might have to be, right?
Or when LeBron's out. Or when I'm pretty sure this season LeBron's going to sit out a lot earlier than he usually do, and it's gonna be a lot of we're gonna see a lot of Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis in the first half. I
just feel bad because a lot of Laker fans are so excited, and I feel like this year's gonna be a huge flop. And then next year you're gonna try it again. You're gonna sign this dude and this again, and you're just gonna keep losing to the Brooklyn Nets because your team is just old and dusty, and our team is just lit.
You want to know something? You want to know a hot take?
What's that?
I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I think the person that is gonna have to take the back seat is probably LeBron.
Yeah, 100%.
I think because Russell Westbrook's going to play the same exact way he's always been playing.
I'm
So
not mad at that, though.
LeBron needs to find a way to work around that so that Russell and AD could, be there. And then in the playoffs, that's when in the playoffs he turned into LeBron.
Take over, yeah.
The only question I got about that is he ready to step back? That's the only question I got. Let's see. We're gonna find out a lot.
What does stepping back even look like? Spotting up, cutting, just being a cutter?
No, that's exactly.
Just letting Westbrook being the primary ball handler, and LeBron, being that give me the ball, I'm gonna score the basketball.
The question is, can LeBron shoot good enough to play that role, and can you rely on that? Because then he becomes one of your primary shooters.
I mean, he shot 35% from the three last season or something like that. That's pretty good, but as a spot-up shooter, I don't think so. I feel like I don't know, man.
I'm just gonna be honest, bro. Your team is ass.
Don't get it twisted, though. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that LeBron needs to go from like 25 points per game all the way to 17.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
I think that 25 needs to come down to like 20.
Yeah.
And those assists need to come down to maybe 5 or 6. Rebounds can stay the same, but you need to let Russell Westbrook be Russell Westbrook.
And hopefully Shaq is not here, but LeBron's notorious when it comes to making his teammates better, and I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna make Westbrook better. I don't know how he's gonna make. I don't know. Again, there's so many questions as a Laker fan and rooting for the Lakers.
I bet you're very nervous. I bet you're up at night thinking,
I wake.
Will the Lakers succeed?
I go to sleep thinking about that championship trophy we're gonna get this season. Anyways, next topic, bro. We got contenders.
First round.
Contenders. Solo, we're gonna start with you. Okay, I'm gonna name a couple teams. You're gonna tell me contenders or pretenders, and we're gonna talk about it right after we give all our answers. All right?
Okay.
So first team is gonna be the Nuggets. Are they contenders, pretenders?
They are contenders while healthy. If Jamal Murray gets hurt, they are pretenders immediately. But with healthy, they are definitely contenders. I think they're one of the top 2 teams in the West.
Perfect. Clippers,
pretenders. Heat, pretenders.
Bulls,
I'm gonna call them contenders. I believe in the Bulls.
Yo, I love this. I know.
I believe in the Bulls, man.
The Warriors.
The Warriors. Oh, huge pretenders. First round exits for sure.
And we went from not making the playoffs to making the playoffs with Poppy Saul. Let's go. It's a weekly basis
progress.
Thing. Yeah. Bucks.
The Bucks are contenders. I'll give them contenders.
Yep.
I ain't gonna hate.
And Philly.
I mean, depends what they get for Ben Simmons, but as of right now, they're pretenders.
All right, bet. Zero. Same thing. Nuggets.
Pretenders.
Wow.
Clippers.
Contenders.
The Miami Heat.
Contenders.
The Chicago Bulls.
Pretenders.
The Warriors.
I just want to say, how you going to tell the Bulls? How you going to give it the Bulls contenders, but not Miami Heat?
I knew, bro.
How are you going
to? Because your number one option is Jimmy Butler, bro, and you're not going to win like that.
Don't pull that straight yet. Do not pull that straight yet. All right. Yo, guys, if you're watching this, make sure to download Clubhouse. Zero and LaRon are the guys that usually run that. They do great stuff in there. So make sure to download Clubhouse. But keep going, Zero. What's your thing with the Chicago Bulls, bro? I feel like you hate them.
I don't hate them. It's just, bro, how you gonna put them over the Miami Heat when you haven't even seen these people play yet?
True, but I have a feeling that they're a more talented team. I could be wrong, I could be wrong. But Miami just got swept, and I don't think adding 36-year-old Kyle Lowry or PJ Tucker.
Who did we get swept by though?
You got swept by the champs. I get it, but you don't go from being swept to a contender from Kyle Lowry.
But we didn't. Victor Oladipo was hurt as well. We didn't have a guy like PJ Tucker.
Yeah, but Oladipo hasn't been anything for years, and Tucker, that's cool. But Tucker ain't going to take over in the playoffs for you guys to help you.
We got Jimmy
win.
Butler for that. He's always going to be like.
Zero, before we go down this list, I feel like you're brainwashed, bro, with Jimmy Butler and what he did in the NBA Finals in the bubble, bro. This man, and I know I said this in the Clubhouse, and I'm gonna say it again. This man signed a $184 million contract for 4 years. And I'm telling you right now, bro, at the end of the season, you're going to come to me and be like, this is the worst contract in the NBA. Jimmy Butler's not that guy. I don't know what you expect from Jimmy this season, but don't expect a lot.
I expect the same thing I've been seeing for the last 2 years.
Not in the playoffs last season. Yeah, not the playoffs last season. You don't want that, Jimmy. That Jimmy was
Just watch what's going to happen. Don't disrespect my team like that. Don't disrespect my guy like that.
I'm not disrespecting.
No, y'all. You are disrespecting.
I love Jimmy.
First
He would be a
contract
great second option. He'd be a great second option.
I'm gonna be completely honest. He's not even a second option in the championship team.
All right, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Ever
Yeah.
since the Timberwolves, the last time they made the playoffs, right, was with Jimmy Butler, right?
You're not wrong.
The Philadelphia Sixers, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals with who? With Jimmy Butler.
Yep.
They didn't get there again. Who else? Miami Heat went to the finals for the first time ever since LeBron James was on there.
Yep.
That's with Jimmy Butler. Don't give me that, man.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
But you gotta look at the. Okay, I don't want to be like, oh, man.
But he didn't win.
Is it a coincidence? Is it a coincidence that this guy
exactly
is connected to success?
No, he's okay. What's success?
The 8th seed in the West is success. The Timberwolves, like losing the playoffs is success.
What's success for you? Is Allen
he's making the playoffs?
Is Allen Iverson a success?
A lot of NBA players don't make the playoffs when they're the
No. Time out. Is Allen Iverson? Hear me out. Is Allen Iverson a success?
I think Allen Iverson is definitely a success.
Yeah. Most definitely.
He's not.
Just because he ain't won a championship.
Just because he didn't win.
See, the thing with a lot of sports is he's not an NBA fan. He's a LeBron fan, so he only cares about going to the finals and winning the finals. That's it.
Is it? No. But you got to be completely honest. At the end of the day,
I think him carrying that Philly team was a success in itself.
No, that's not. He did not carry anything. But let's stop with this. They had the coach of the year. They had the sixth man of the year. They had the defensive player of the year and the MVP.
Yeah,
that
but
was Allen Iverson.
What
did he carry?
Their DPOY was 35 years old, bro.
But what did he carry though? Honestly,
he carried
offensively.
The offensive load.
I'm gonna be completely honest. LeBron James in 2018 was a lot more impressive than whatever Allen Iverson.
Obviously, LeBron was more impressive. It's LeBron, but I don't think we can say AI wasn't a success.
Yeah, but
his impact was successful.
People like you love to say that Allen Iverson carried. No, he did not carry.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. This feels a little racially motivated, so I'm gonna need you to relax.
What do you know? But
I'm gonna need you to chill, bro. AI is a cultural icon for my people, dog. I got braids because of Allen Iverson, dog.
I got an AI jersey. I respect the man. I do. But when we start saying that this guy carried scrubs to the NBA Finals, he did it. He carried a defensive player of the year.
I partly agree.
Wait, hold on. No.
I partly agree.
Say that, then you can't say that LeBron in 2007 carried scrubs.
I know. I didn't say that.
Yeah,
okay.
They're top defense.
As long as you keep that consistent.
And they played scrubs. They played against scrubs in that playoff run too.
In 2018, they faced scrubs as well. They faced a Boston Celtics team without their best player. They
went to 7 games.
The
Raptors
not good.
Were favorited.
The Raptors were favorited, but the Raptors were afraid of LeBron.
Yeah,
you can't deny that.
Okay, but what?
Basketball is also mental. If you feel as if you're gonna lose to somebody,
zero. But the thing with LeBron is like, yes, you're facing LeBron James, but whose fault is it of being afraid of LeBron? Is it LeBron's fault or is it?
It's not LeBron's fault.
We cannot penalize that when the Raptors had a better team to beat them. They should have beat them. They should have. On paper, the Raptors were the better team. But because LeBron owns Toronto, I mean,
he does.
You really can't say much.
He went to a game 7 with a young Celtics team who didn't have their best player.
Without Kyrie Irving, and that was the topic
Kyrie
that we
Irving,
talked about
Kyrie Irving was there. Your mans wouldn't have made the finals.
And all this talk about Kyrie having no leadership would have been out the door, bro. It sucks. It sucks that one series, and now Kyrie is a terrible teammate.
Hey, what was the rest of the start? What was the rest of the
thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we got the Warriors, 0
contenders.
Then
hell no.
The Bucks,
contenders.
Philly,
pretenders.
All right, let me go before because I haven't said mine. The Nuggets are contenders. I agree with Solo if Jamal Murray comes back. Clippers are gonna be pretenders this season. The Heat are going to be pretenders this season. The Bulls are going to be contenders this season. The Warriors are going to be contenders this season. The Bucks are going to be contenders this season. And the Philadelphia 76ers are going to be pretenders this season.
He had to pause and be like, man, I think my TikTok followers are going to see me.
No, you want to know why? Because I think we got into it in one of the shows on Player's Choice because he said that I think you said in Player's Choice that they wasn't contenders.
Yeah, I did, and I take that back. But
I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the day we do this podcast.
But this is
and the Warriors are like ninth in the West.
It's gonna be great. When I said the Warriors weren't contenders, I meant the fact that they were not gonna beat the best team in the West. They were not gonna beat the Lakers. They're not gonna beat the Clippers if Kawhi comes back.
Nuggets,
they're not gonna beat the Nuggets.
Mavs.
But if there's like some Phoenix Suns luck that the Warriors get Klay Thompson back, and we get that Klay Thompson we all know and love.
Okay.
And then there's a couple injuries that happen throughout the West. I see the Warriors making the NBA Finals, but that's the only way. That's the only way. I didn't say it on the show, but I should have.
I think if Klay Thompson comes back as the same Klay Thompson, you guys are contenders no matter.
Yeah.
What.
The thing is, people say that, but then they say Draymond is washed. Wouldn't they need Draymond to also be prime Draymond if Clay's gonna need prime Clay to be a contender? You can't be a contender if the third piece of your championship team is washed.
Well, they got Andrew Wiggins and James Wiseman.
Yeah, bro, you're just arguing my point for me at this point.
What you mean? Andrew Wiggins.
That's not shit.
Andrew Wiggins. All right, so Andrew Wiggins wasn't better than Harrison Barnes when they made the runs?
He's not a terrible player, but as far as making them a championship contender, that is not the piece where you're like, that's it right there, perfect fit. We're going to the ship.
No, you talking about
Andrew Wiggins.
You talking about the third option, as in the third scorer on the team. Andrew Wiggins could be the third scorer on that team.
Yeah, but he can't be the third on a championship team.
I mean,
in this NBA
Steph,
though.
You got Steph and Klay Thompson, and then that leaves the room for Andrew Wiggins to go slash.
I think even the Bucks have a better third. Drew Holiday is better than Andrew Wiggins.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
The Heat have a better third. I don't know who it would be.
Who's the third?
Kyle Lowry is better.
The Heat have a whole team. And that's the thing that people.
Pause. Let's stop right there.
Those are contenders.
Let's stop right there. Who is okay? Miami's first option is Jimmy, right? We all agree that Jimmy's the first option.
Yes. Bam second.
Yes.
Kyle Lowry third.
Adebayo. I think Bam is the third option.
But you honestly no. You guys can't listen.
You can't put it in options.
The way the Miami Heat works is it's a system. It's a system
a system that doesn't work.
No, it does work. Jimmy, and the main reason for that is because Jimmy Butler allows that to work. Instead of him trying to be the guy, he would take games where he'll take 3 or 4 shots so that the whole team could eat. So the Miami Heat is like, you really can't just look at options, because the Miami Heat really is a system that predicates itself on team play and winning the game as a collect, instead of just one guy doing everything or one guy being the main focal point of the offense. It's literally the whole entire team.
I really can't wait for
because the Heat are a good team and the Warriors are not. I can tell you right now, if my team's third option was Andrew Wiggins, I would not be like, bro, this year is our year. I would not be like, bro, this year is our. You see Andrew Wiggins warming up on Instagram? This year is our year, bro.
I like the team on paper.
Let's see what happens. But anyways, move on. I took this segment from Player's Choice. Shout out to Player's Choice. They'll be live tomorrow, Tuesday at 9 p.m. PST, 12 p.m. Eastern time. In today's league, right? In today's era, hold up, I'm trying to zoom in. It's not zooming in. Okay, in today's era, how many points would these players average? Let's start with my boy Jason Kidd. How much will Jason Kidd average in today's era? Let's start with 0.
I got him with 19 and 11.
19 and 11?
And I'll give him 7 to 8 rebounds.
I respect that. All right, Solo?
I respect that. As a huge Nets fan, a huge J. Kidd fan, he wasn't really score heavy that much. He was pass first, but I guess he would have to adapt if he did play now. So I give him I give him 18, but then I give him like 11 assists and 7 rebounds. Because honestly, one of the best passers of all time.
Honestly, he's a triple-double machine because he was.
And before there was one for Westbrook.
Before Westbrook. Oh, after they go before Westbrook. Dude, Jason Kidd, if he was playing in today's game, man, and I love, I'm happy Russell's in the Lakers. But
I know what he's gonna say.
If J. Kidd was in the league today, man, Russell Westbrook wouldn't get all this love. He wouldn't, because J. Kidd will be. I
disagree.
Jason Kidd would be beyond miles above Russell Westbrook in this era. He would.
I think Kidd was too technical though. Westbrook is more flashy. That's why he gets more love.
Yeah, no, but when it comes to who's a smarter basketball player?
Well, obviously, J. Kidd is.
Yeah, and so when it matters in the playoffs, I mean, J. Kidd also had a
J. Kidd would win.
Shot. So like he has all these things that Russell Wilson doesn't have, minus the athleticism, and he will be a triple-double machine.
And he carried a team to the finals, and Westbrook has never done that.
Westbrook can do. And so what I'm saying is that J. Kidd will be considered a better basketball player today than Russell Westbrook.
He would be considered better than Steph Curry, bro. To be honest.
Oh my God.
Just because of his point guard skills. Of course, everybody would salivate over Curry shooting. You guys do it constantly. We get it. He can shoot the basketball. But J. Kidd is more of a well-rounded player. Look. Steph Curry could not have carried that team that J. Kidd carried to the finals. I'll tell you that right now.
So yeah, because that was a different era. In today's era, if he had decent players, I mean, he would. But and again, have the same circumstances that the Nets had, not whatever we got right now.
Playing the Lakers.
But look, this is the thing. No, Jason Kidd won't be better than Steph. He won't be better than Dame. He won't be better than Kyrie.
Darren Williams would be better than Steph in this era, bro. Boy's a
bucket.
Y'all
forgot who was on that Nets team?
No. Yeah, but it's not like bangers. We had Kenyon Martin. We had Kerry Kittles. Like it wasn't
Richard Jefferson.
Yeah, but that was a very young RJ.
That's
you think
true.
Steph Curry's carrying that team, bro? I don't know.
A weird bald head.
And at center we were lacking, which is why we got destroyed in the finals. So it would have been.
Oh yeah,
tough.
Tom McCullough. He's god awful.
Yeah, that was. It was amazing to even be in the finals in the first place.
This is the reason Solo hates the Lakers because of that year.
That is not why.
I'm sorry, but to sit here and say that Jason Kidd would be better than Steph Curry, that's just such a reach to me. I'm so sorry.
I just feel like a lot of guards were limited in that era. And they weren't allowed to score. Like I hear podcasts recently with guards who are like, bro, if I would have had the green light to do that, I would have had so much more fun and I would have scored more points.
Because the reason guards have the green light in today's game was because of Steph.
It happened gradually over time, though.
No, but Steph came out and
because like Monte Ellis was throwing up a lot of shots. There's guards who were throwing up a lot of shots.
But he wasn't as efficient as Steph Curry.
Of course.
He wasn't shooting these 30-footers like Steph. So when Steph started doing it, they paved the way to more point guards to be doing what Steph is doing.
I'm just saying. I've watched players back up little by little.
No, that's just
throughout time.
What you said. Because for saying that Jason Kidd would be better than Steph because they have the green light now, you got to understand that the green light was made because of Steph.
I don't think so.
It was Steph and Clay.
It's a gradual process. It didn't just. It wasn't just inside pass only, and then Steph existed and it stopped. It had to be a process over time. So Derrick Rose was a very early score first guard. They were score first guards.
Let me tell you something, Lightout. Steph Curry wasn't the first scoring point guard. I mean, you got people. No. Don't.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
You're not gonna sit here and say that Steph Curry paved the way because a lot of the scoring point guards today came around the same time as Steph Curry. You forgot. Do you know Darren Williams?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Who made it? Like
if Darren had the green light, bro, he would have snapped.
Who made it popular? Who made it popular?
The whole league made it.
Oh yeah, the whole league.
No.
Steph was the most successful at it, but the whole league made it popular.
I'm not saying that Steph was the first scoring. I'm saying when it comes to shooting that damn 3-point shot, Steph was the one that made it popular. And when you're saying that Steph had the green light, it's because Steph.
But the green light isn't only 3-pointers. Like guards had to be passed first.
Yeah, exactly. But
and then they were allowed to score. And then Steph happened.
When the Warriors won the NBA championship, everybody was like, "Oh damn, I want to do exactly what that team is doing." We saw Houston do it. We saw
But bro, I mean, if you want to talk about shooting threes, I'm not arguing with that. But we're talking about a scoring first point guard, and I'm trying to tell you that Steph Curry was not the reason why. He was not solely the reason why the league shifted more towards a scoring first point guard. They started being scoring first point guard before Steph Curry.
The league shifted because Steph Curry's 3-point shot.
the league shifted to 3-point shooting.
John
because
Wall
of
was
Steph
a
Curry.
scoring first guard before Steph Curry, bro.
But the scoring
Wait.
first point guard was a thing that was evolving. Probably.
But y'all failing to
2008,
understand. Well, y'all
2010.
failing on understanding that Steph Curry made it popular. Made it like you.
He probably made it popular for your nephews or some shit. But for us OGs out here watching basketball, we know that he's not the second coming of of Christ, bro. He's just a good scoring guard, and I give it to him.
Shift.
I would love to
shift
keep
that the
talking
league was
about this,
going.
but we got like 5 more players.
Okay.
So, so in today's era, we got my man Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And before we continue, guys, TikTok, especially TikTok, I get it. You didn't like my take. As soon as Player's Choice dropped that video, I had 233 ats on my head talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I get it. I said that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wouldn't be a max player in today's game.
Yeah, I did see that.
I said that.
Yeah.
But anyways, Solo, I want to start with you because no one knows what you think about Kareem. Kareem in today's era, bro, how much would he average? The all-time scoring leader.
I think he would average more than Jordan. Like when people always say Jordan would average 50, I think Kareem would have more luck averaging something close to there. Not 50 obviously, but I think like 35, bro. 38. Like that man can score at will, and I think he could develop a nice little mid-range jumper in today's time as well.
Dell. I was thinking about Dell because I was thinking about what Dell was talking about, the whole hook.
Kareem,
Kareem
underrated.
Zero. What you think, bro?
I'm not saying 38. I would give him because I'm not saying 38, but I'll give him like a 30, 32.
You know what?
6 point difference.
You know what? I'll give Kareem, and I'm being completely honest. I'll give him a 6th Man of the Year award having that scoring 10
racially
points.
motivated once again.
No, not racial. How is that racially motivated, bro?
First AI, now Kareem. Come on, dog.
I see Kareem's game, and I don't see it translating in today's game at all. I don't. The big men, this game like that we have right
Post
now, like
moves and
Giannis,
shit.
AD, Joel Embiid, Joker. If you think Kareem belongs in that conversation in today's game, how we play it right now, and you put that Kareem here, hell no,
I mean,
bro.
Embiid can average 30.
There's no way he's gonna score.
He can shoot
30,
3 though.
bro. Yeah, but Kareem?
Yeah.
No, Kareem was a runner back in his day. That boy was running up and down that court.
Yeah, he would have ran the court, bro.
He was a good guy, man. He was great, man. I mean, in his era, the 70s, man, he did his thing, with people that could like Fasolo says, people that can only dribble with their left hand.
Fact,
and,
the right hand only.
The right hand only. I mean, Kareem
look down when they dribble. But hang on to Kareem is foul, bro. He was actually really good, bro.
It's fair. The thing is that y'all love to see the past and just like over glorify these basketball players when you start putting it in today's game. I could half of these legends that we have in today, like right now, I could be like, yo, they wouldn't work in today's game at all. I'm sorry.
There's some legends that can't, but Kareem, bro, you could take Kareem's game.
Yeah, anywhere.
No, Kareem
seven footers can they can fit most.
You put Kareem, Will, who else?
Kareem will have and I'm being nice for saying 6 man because I could have said out of the league.
If you want to say 6 man, I'm fine with Bill Russell being 6 man.
Yeah.
Bill Russell today's game.
It would be nasty. It would be terrible.
Yo, Bill Russell, I didn't know. I'm not even in the G League roster, bro. I'm being completely honest,
bro.
Okay, so you said Michael Jordan, Solo. You said Kareem would average more than Michael.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with 0 here. 0. I think I already know your answer. I think you said this a while back. What was your answer for Michael Jordan scoring in today's game?
I don't think I ever said this.
You don't?
Well,
oh, never mind.
Breaking news.
35, 8, and 8.
35, 8, and 8.
In a contending team or just a regular team that you put him?
On the Pistons? On the Pistons, he might get that.
If you put him in the
Kings.
Well, all right, then if he's on a contending team, if he's on a contending team, I gotta put the stats down a little bit.
Okay, it replaced Kawhi Leonard with Michael Jordan. How much he averaged in the Clippers?
32.
32.
8 and 8.
8 and 8. All right, Solo. I know your answer.
Probably 15. Some shit.
Yo, that is disrespectful. Bro.
I just don't agree that Jordan would be like that. I know other players say this, and I know I should take their word for it. And it's probably not 15. I'm joking a little bit, but come on, bruh. Come on.
Yo, Jordan is one of those players in this era that
Kyrie would.
Wait, hold on. Did you say 15 for MJ?
Yeah.
Kyrie would make
Are
MJ
you on
look
drugs?
like.
That's what I'm saying.
Like he doesn't exist.
He's the one in our Henny right now. He's drinking out
that's
that
a
Henny
fact.
bottle. Bro.
15 points for MJ?
Yeah, I think he'd be a role
That's-
player.
For what?
Role player?
How?
Mm-hmm.
What's about Michael?
I think he'd be like
Michael Jordan's game.
he'd be like a dark-skinned Andre Robertson.
How?
You know? No shooting,
Bro,
but plays
no.
great
Shooting.
defense.
Wait,
His
time out.
mid-range
Pause. You obviously did not watch Jordan then. Yo, his mid-range? Hello?
Says you who obviously didn't watch Jordan.
But his mid-range. Are we talking?
I guess his mid-range is good, but that's not gonna make him
on his best season,
average 35.
35% from the three. On his best season.
Yes,
when the
35%
league
of
started
three.
when the league started shifting to the 3-point line, his percentages went up.
Yeah, but one out of 3 threes is not something to be like, oh my god.
No,
stop
no,
it.
no, bro.
Probably less than that. He probably
Come
averaged
on.
1.5 or some shit.
Come on.
He
No,
probably
stop
averaged.
it,
He
bro.
scored.
I'm right though.
scored-
He didn't average that many attempts at 3, bro. Let's be
in
real.
the NBA finals against the Portland Trailblazers.
Didn't they shorten the 3-point line for his ass too?
Not for him.
They did. They definitely did.
But look, this is the thing. Portland Trailblazers, people saying that Drexler was the better shooting guard that season coming into that NBA finals. And because he was a better shooter, he was just a better shooter all around than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan came and pulled 6 threes from in that NBA in the first game of the NBA finals. And I think it was at the half that he scored 6 threes.
That's great. He shot more.
Saying that Michael wouldn't translate and be scoring 15 points in this era, bro, that is ridiculous.
I just think Michael Jordan was more of a moment than he was like this almighty, super talented basketball player.
How wasn't he almighty?
Because I mean, to me,
what's his weakness? Tell me his weaknesses.
Being a human being, I think everybody,
No.
every
What's the
human being,
weakness?
every human being. Because the thing is, look, he was great in the 90s. He was great in the 90s.
Okay,
we don't know what the difference now because defenses are different now. Everything's different now. So for that basketball, he had none, other than the shooting, but he had none, or gambling. But I feel like in this era, he's not playing one-on-one the whole time. One-on-one the whole fucking time.
Let me tell you something. This man was on a team where he was really the only scorer on that team, especially when Dennis Rodman got there. You know that they wasn't guarding Dennis Rodman at the 3-point line.
Yeah, of
And
course.
this man was still getting buckets on a team that literally had 2 or 3 shooters, one subpar offensive option with Scottie Pippen. The whole scoring load was on him. This man was dropping 28 and
So
30.
did Zach LaVine last season. You gonna call him MJ now? He averaged 27 last season.
No, we're not comparing.
We're not
Zach.
doing
The
that.
only scorer.
We're not doing that. We're not
But when you
comparing
say
Zach
when you
with
say
MJ.
things like that, it's happened before. And it's great. He's a great basketball player. I'm just, he's a human being, and I think, like everything, things evolve, things get better. He was great for back then. Like it's kind of like an old guitar. It worked back then, but now we got some real shit. In
You know
2021.
he has the highest vertical in NBA history, right?
Yeah, but
his jelly
they
game.
were recording it on a
his jelly
scroll
game
back
is
then, bro,
crazy.
with pencil and paper and shit. So
This man was laying people there would be 3 people jumping with him. He would lay all of them.
And that's great. And that's
would.
great. And that's
That-
great. But he was
all
not
right,
playing against Drew Holiday.
All
He was
right,
not playing
yo.
against Bam. He was not
This next
playing
play-
against Ben Simmons.
So you don't know Sidney Moncrief then?
People
Or
always say
Michael
the
Cooper.
Moncrief things. We have fucking 36 Moncriefs in the league now, bruh. I'm
36.
sorry. It's different now. It's
Ooh,
different.
I can only think of Drew Holiday and Kawhi.
That's because they're beyond Moncrief. Those dudes are beyond. Defensively, beyond.
I got Kawhi, but Drew
Holiday.
Name besides those 2, who's another Sidney Moncrief?
I mean, Thunder, perimeter player. What's his name?
If you say Andre Roberson, that
No,
makes
no,
it
I'm not
Moncrief.
saying Roberson.
Lou Dort?
Yeah,
Lou
Lou Dort. Who's up? Bruce Brown plays better defense than Moncrief. Who else we got? Alex
I'm ready
Caruso.
for the next topic.
Alex
I'm ready for
Caruso.
the next topic. I'm ready for the next topic.
Yo, man,
Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, bro.
Yo, Zero, I'm gonna ask you a
Embiid.
question. I'm gonna ask you a question, and I'm gonna forbid Solo to answer this because he's
All
a
right.
penalty when it comes to talking about this guy.
Okay.
How much would Kobe average in today's era? This is the last player on this list.
36 and 6.
36 and 6.
Maybe.
Solo, all right, Solo. You agree or disagree? That's all
I disagree, but not by much. Because, I mean, this era
so
just happened.
I'll give you that.
I mean, he would average a good amount, like 28, something like that. Because if Bradley Beal can average 30.
Stop. You're done.
Wait. No. Wait. He's gonna say the era, right? I'm going back to MJ real quick. He's gonna say the era thing. You're gonna say the era thing, right, Poppy?
No, because it's the same era. It's the same.
No. I got you right here. Yeah. You said that era, Kobe's era was close to the era that is today, right?
Yeah.
MJ played in 2003. He dropped 20 points per game at 40.
Yeah, but he wasn't like that, right? He really wasn't like that. That was more of a, it's kind of like when you go to the park and an old man's there, you kind of let him get layups and shit and open jump shots. They ain't want to hurt Michael Jordan. He was a god to them, bro. Those Washington years are straight flukes. It's kind of like when Kobe dropped 60 in his last game. Niggas was letting him shoot that ball, bro. Like, that was like some farewell shit.
Bro, he still dropped 20 points per game in an era that was close to this one as well at 40 years old. And the competition
but it wasn't
weak
as close as Kobe was just playing. So like the MJ comparison is apples and oranges.
No, I'm letting you know. At 40 years old, he dropped 20 points per game in a league where in 2003 it was actually tough competition in that time, and he dropped 20 points per game.
Yeah, but he also sabotaged Kwame Brown's career. And we don't like that. We don't like that.
Yo, let's go. Let's continue. Yo,
we don't like that, bro.
Zero, I appreciate you, bro. All right, next topic. Dude, these things are so small, bro. Okay. Okay, who has the most to prove this season? All right, Cyril, I'm going to start with you, okay? Who has the most to prove this season? Paul George, Steph Curry, or Jimmy Butler?
Oh, wow. Who has the most to prove? I'll have to go with Paul George.
Paul George, why?
That playoff please slander. I'm tired of hearing it. I really am. I really want him to have a successful year. Even last year, he was still getting some of that hate. Even when he was doing his thing a little bit in the playoffs, whenever he had a bad game, people would get on him. So I think the respect for Curry came last year. The respect for Jimmy Butler is still there. It's just y'all people who just, no, not y'all people. It's just light out that I see that disrespects him like this. Him and Shaq. Other than that, I don't think a lot of people be hating on Jimmy Butler like that. So I got Paul George.
Okay. Yo, Solo?
I want to say Steph Curry, but do you really have anything to prove when you've already won multiple championships and MVPs? Yep. But
he definitely has something to prove, but not.
He has something to prove, but I don't think about the most. And then you said Paul George. Who's the third? Jimmy Butler?
Jimmy.
I think if Paul George can carry this team until Kawhi gets back to like a 6 seed, that's a huge success. Huge success for him because it's a tough West. He's by himself. Reggie Jackson's number 2, who's not a bad player, but he's not a proven number 2 yet. So I'm going to go ahead and go with Paul George. I agree with everything Zero said. I'm tired of this slander. Bro's a hooper. He's been hooping, for a while now, and he's been that guy before, and I think he can show us that he still has that in him.
I think Paul George got his respect last season after dropping 40 and then beating the Jazz without Kawhi, and also bringing the Phoenix Suns to a 6-game series. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Or a 6-game series. I mean, Paul George was doing his thing, minus that missed free throw at the end that I'll still not forgive. I was rooting for the Clippers that series. That was annoying. But besides that, the player is easy. And y'all fell for my trap because y'all really think Paul George has the most to prove. He really doesn't have anything to prove. The guy that has to prove the most, his name is Jimmy Butler, the guy in Miami. Bro, this guy just got a big contract to oh my God, where do I start? Yo, if you think the Miami Heat are contenders, and Zero, I'm sorry, bro. I love you, man. You're awesome, bro. But if you think Miami is a contender and you start thinking about the future of the Miami Heat and you got to worry about this man's 4-year long-ass contract, and the question that I'm having is not how good Jimmy Butler is going to be, is what is Miami going to do to trade Jimmy Butler? That's the question I'm asking.
We're not worried about that.
No, you should be worried about that. You should be worried because I'm telling you right now, the next 3 years, none of those years are championships. None of them. Not even if Kevin James get injured? No, none of those years. The Miami Heat are contenders, and you know how Pat Riley is. You know how Eric Spoelstra is. They won titles, and this team that they have right now, it's not a contender.
If it's not a contender, why would they make moves that they made? Why would they have assembled this team?
You know,
they got to try.
They got to try, man. Look at in all offense to Brooklyn, but look at Brooklyn Nets when they got Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce. They tried. Did it work? No, but they tried.
You're not gonna disrespect.
I know this. I'm not. Yo, that is not
because you gotta understand. You gotta understand. This guy is not. He is not going out there to drop 25 to 30 points per game.
That's not what I'm saying.
Then they won't win.
I'm gonna tell you. He's gonna play the system. He's gonna play the system. He's not gonna be doing nothing crazy to hurt himself or degrade the type of player he is. No, he's gonna fit the system. He's gonna be the best player on the team.
That system doesn't work.
How doesn't the system work? We went to the finals just the other year ago.
Yo, they made the finals. Congrats, man.
I want to jump in. I want to jump in on this Jimmy Butler hate. I honestly believe that Chris Middleton is a better player than Jimmy Butler.
Thank you.
And that is
honestly believe
weirdest thing I've heard.
And you know what, Solo? I agree.
He is.
I agree.
Just I mean, obviously offensively. I mean, his defense is not terrible either, and he's one of the best closers in the NBA right now, bro.
So you know,
playoff performer, amazing.
Better than Jimmy Butler? No, wait, better than Jimmy Butler?
Wait.
Yes, because he has a ring. Yes.
He did it, bro. He did it 1 year.
But he did it.
He's been a closer for his whole entire career.
He didn't close out for a finals though.
How many rings did Jimmy win with all these closeouts?
Did Jimmy ever have Giannis?
I'm just asking you a question because you're saying
Jimmy ever have Giannis?
That's the thing, though. He needs a Giannis so he can do what Middleton did. He needs a Giannis. He needs a number one.
Chris Middleton needs a Giannis to do what he's done. If
I agree.
Middleton's on the team that Jimmy has. They don't have the same.
But there you go. You just fell into
But
my
he still gets numbers, though. He still gets the same numbers.
Look, listen. You just agreed that Jimmy is not the number one option on a championship team.
Wait. When did I say that?
Because you said that he needs a Giannis, right?
No, he said Middleton needs a Giannis.
I said
Middleton needs a Giannis.
I said Jimmy didn't have a Giannis. Chris had a Giannis.
But with all that, Jimmy can't be the best player on a championship team. And what I see right now, it seems like he's the best player on a championship team.
I think they'll do good.
Chris Middleton is the best player on a championship team.
No.
What I'm trying to say is
I'm comparing them. I'm saying they're both second options. Like Jimmy Butler should be a second option.
If Jimmy wants to win, he should go to a different team and never sign that contract. He should have.
The second.
He's probably chilling in Miami though.
Jimmy should be a second option.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I think he's not even good enough to be a second option. I think he's good enough to be a third option. To be honest.
No, bro. Did y'all come? Wasn't he? He was the first option.
I wouldn't say third.
I see Jimmy Butler and I see a lot of glorified stats.
Kyrie was the first option when in Boston, and people still call him a second option.
No, and I don't agree with that at all. I don't know why people do that. And I've had arguments with Shaq about it. I don't know about Lightout, but we talk about the Clubhouse about that all the time. I'm not gonna get into that debate though.
Okay.
Y'all not gonna sit here and tell me that Jimmy Butler cannot be a first option on a championship team.
He's not. No, he can't.
But he literally has been a first option on
in
Minnesota,
today's game,
on Philly, on Miami Heat, and they were their most successful with him.
He can be on a contender. Obviously, he's contended, but he's never going to beat like the real champion. Like every time he's come up to like a for real first option, he gets his ass whooped.
Zero. How many championships do you see in the Miami Heat future?
I got at least 2. I almost said 3, but I ain't gonna get a high.
3 out of 3, baby. We're going back to back to back.
I got 2.
Okay. And now this is the question. All right, that I want to. Brooklyn Nets, Miami Heat 7-game series. Who wins?
I'm going with Miami. I can't go with nobody else.
He has no choice, bro.
You know I'm going with Miami. Honestly, in my opinion, we have the best chances. I mean, we have guys who could do both offensive and play at defense at a high level.
You have the best chances to beat Chicago in a playoff series. Besides that, you're not beating the Nets nor the Bucks.
See, this stuff like this gives me like nostalgia, because I remember when my team was mediocre and we made the playoffs, and I'd be like, you know what, we got a chance still. We got this guy, but you really know in the back of your mind we have no chance in beating this team. And that's how it is with Miami.
I think we have the best chances. I mean, with the Bucks, they have weaknesses in their point guard position. They have weaknesses in their not their fourth position. No, yeah, they have mainly the weaknesses in the point guard position and the center position. With the Miami Heat, we don't have weaknesses. We have Kyle Lowry, we have Duncan Robinson, we have what's his name? Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, Bam Adebayo, Tyler Hero coming off the bench. Victor Oladipo could be a starter or come off the bench. And our defensive scheme is going to be great.
If this team was in the 2000s, this team would be great. This team would be elite, in my opinion. In an era where
the team is elite regardless.
The team is, tier. Like if there's the S tier, and that's where like the Nets, the Bucks, the Lakers, the Clippers when healthy are in. And then there's the A tier, and then you could probably put them either A or B tier to Miami Heat.
Look, I'll be honest though, I don't want to jump on the Heat too much because I do think they could beat the Lakers in a 7-game series.
All right, well, let's skip this up because I'm not gonna get in there. All right.
Oh, now you don't want to talk about it.
No, Solo, get the draft ready. I'm gonna ask my boy Zero this question, and I took this question out of Clubhouse for a purpose. Start bench cut: Jimmy Butler, D Book, Zach LaVine.
You asking me or you asking Pop?
Asking you, Zero. Yeah.
You already know. I think yeah. Jimmy Butler, Zach LaVine, and I'm cutting Devin Booker.
Okay, and I thought really quick about this because there's only one answer. I'm starting Zach, I'm benching Book, and I'm cutting Jimmy.
Disrespectful.
I'm gonna co-sign. It's exactly what I'll do the same thing. Start Zach, bench Book, cut Jimmy Butler. I'm just sorry, bro. He's cute though,
No, Zach LaVine is cute. But
about to have a cute off. No, he's cute. No, he's cute.
Jimmy Butler, bro. Jimmy Butler has had the most success out of all of those guys.
Yeah.
You guys to
So you're starting Jimmy Butler?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell
wow.
Yeah. I'm starting Jimmy Butler. I'm getting a guy who could both do something for me offensively and at the same time play defense at a high level.
Yo, Zero, it's okay to be wrong, bro.
I'm getting Zach LaVine, who's coming off the bench and giving me buckets. And then I don't need Devin Booker for anything. I don't need Devin Booker if I have Zach LaVine.
Yeah, I respect.
I respect it. I do. But again, I would
love to see the Bulls and Heat in the playoffs.
I feel as if you're just cutting Jimmy Butler just to piss me off. Honestly.
He definitely is.
No.
If you have Zach LaVine and Devin Booker, why do you need both of them?
Zach LaVine is an underrated defender. I get it. Jimmy Butler is a better defender than both players. But when it comes in today's era, the most important thing is scoring the damn basketball.
And Zach LaVine can score the best.
And efficiently. And then you sit out Zach LaVine and you put Devin Booker that he also do it efficiently. And why do I need Jimmy?
For defense.
And in today's era, you don't have to be the best defensive player to be good in today's game.
You can hire.
You can look at the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah, you can hire like a water boy to play defense for you these days, bro.
Okay, not that extent, but I honestly think that defense is overrated in today's era. It really is. If you're like this, and for me, when I look at the defensive players of the year, I laugh. I really do, because I'm like, who are these guys locking down? Like, who is Giannis really locking down? Who is Rudy Gobert locking down?
You see what I'm doing? I'm putting the camera close to my face because to sit here and say that defense is overrated is ridiculous.
It is.
Because the Warriors, when they was winning championships, they were a top defense in the league. The Bucks were a top defense in the league. A lot of championship teams who won rings were a top defense in the league. So you cannot sit here and tell me.
The Bucks?
A lot of them had to be though because their offense wasn't that great.
Like who?
Like the Bucks, they have a good offense, but
the Bucks
had a good offense.
When you have a Nets offense, you don't need to be a top defense in the league. That's what I'm saying.
They were still not the Nets. The Nets wasn't terrible defensively. They was an average.
That's
defense.
what I'm trying to say.
When the Golden State Warriors were winning, they were a top defense in the league. They were a top defense in the league. And you guys can't argue that. A lot of the teams that won championships were both good offensively and a good defense. So you can't sit here and tell me that defense is overrated.
It is overrated, and let me explain why. The Boston Celtics, just look at the Brooklyn Nets. What type of defense do they need to win a championship? Do they need elite defense, or do they need enough defense to bother the defending team because they're gonna outscore the other team? Because when you start looking at these teams nowadays, like I'd rather have a team that is top heavy offensively than a team that is top heavy defensively. Because at the end of the day, this whole term of defense wins championships worked in the 2000s era. In today's era, offense wins championships. You better score basketball.
When was the last time an offense won championships?
Well, the 2001 Lakers were the 21st ranked defense in the league, but they're a team that would wait to the playoffs to turn it on. And I think most good teams would do the same thing. I agree to a certain extent, but I don't believe the defense is overrated. I just believe it's impossible to play defense now because everyone can score so good. Like, how do you stop Kyrie? How do you stop KD? How do you stop Dame and Steph? You really can't. There's nothing you really can do. So I don't think defense is worse or overrated. I just think it's just impossible to stop people these days because there's such good scores.
That is true. And that's why I say that, and that's why I'm cutting Jimmy. Because I don't need an elite. And I don't need an elite defender. I really don't. I don't. But anyways, let's move on with the draft. Zero. We're gonna do an all-time draft. There's no restrictions. You pick whoever you want, and we're gonna let the Shaq pick who's the better team.
All right, lot of sports. You're first. Zero, you're second. I'm third.
I want Zero to go first.
Okay. I just did this whole. I made the names bold and everything.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay.
Okay, I'll go first.
No. It's okay. It's okay.
My bad.
Zero, you can pick. Go ahead and pick.
MJ.
Wow, what a terrible pick, bro. You already lost.
I'm gonna go LeBron James.
Okay, 1 second. Let me type it in. MJ, LeBron.
I'm gonna be mad as hell. I wish I was second.
I'm gonna go Shaq, baby. I'll take Shaq, and then I go again. Oh, all time. Oh, easy. KD.
Damn it. All right. I'm gonna go LeBron. I'm gonna go Hakeem Olajuwon.
Oh wow, what a jerk.
What'd you know about Hakeem?
That boy was skilled. That's all
I liked Hakeem. Yeah. I was hoping to get him.
Thank you, Sten. All right.
I'm gonna grab.
You get two picks.
I'm gonna grab Kobe. And since you guys are getting bigs, I'm gonna just grab Kareem.
Yeah, why not?
No, you lost.
MJ, Kobe, Kareem. It's not bad.
Yo, this list got, what do you say? It's old. This list got 5 years to live. Okay. You mean Steph. Yo, my team is looking nasty. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Shaq, KD. You got Steph. I'm gonna go Harden. James Harden.
This man about to build a Brooklyn Nets.
Oh, I get one more. That's a fire team, though, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna...
Thank you for reminding me that I need to get Kyrie Irving as well. There you go. Last words.
Okay, so I got Steph, I got Hakeem, I got LeBron. Yo, give me, you know what?
Yeah, Rose.
Give me KG.
That's a good pick. All right, Zero.
Who's your
Wait, can I? No, it's already too late, right?
Yeah, it's too late.
Yeah. I'm so. Hey, yo, wow, that's crazy. I think I know who you about to grab. I'm gonna pick CP3. No. Yeah, I'll pick CP3 and Klay Thompson.
Not bad.
Damn. I was gonna go Klay. When I said Kevin Garnett, I'm like, damn, I forgot Klay. You know what? So then in my shooting guard, there's Kobe's gone, MJ's gone. Give me D Wade.
It's a good pick. And since you guys left him here, this will solidify my team as the best team ever. Good try though to both of you. Your teams are commendable. They'll probably be like a 6 seed. But when I add Tim Duncan to my team, oh, my team just gets too good, bro.
I was thinking about Tim, but
Shaq,
I know when you picked KG, I knew you messed up. Yeah, and I wanted Tim too, but damn, that's not.
Yeah.
All right, Shaq. Yo, let me know.
Let me do a poll.
Wait, I need one more player.
No, you don't. You got 5.
No, you got 5.
Don't.
MJ, Kobe, Kareem, Chris Paul, and Klay.
That's 5?
Yeah.
MJ,
Oh my
Kobe.
God! I thought
I just realized,
Oh my
bro,
God.
your team is hella
Wow.
small.
Yeah, I didn't. Oh my God!
You
I'm
know,
an idiot. I honestly, I need to change my pick. I didn't realize. I thought it was 4. I thought it was 4.
First time
I need
ever.
to change it.
First time ever. Let him switch one player off his list for another player. I'll let that slide.
Like honestly, I didn't. Oh my God! I
Okay,
thought
so
like,
you get to
Hey
switch
chat,
from
hey
MJ.
chat, hold on. Let chat decide. Hey chat, should we let Zero change his pick? I think it's not. I think that's not fair. Personally,
I mean, you guys didn't even grab it. You guys didn't even grab the guy I was actually planning on picking.
True, but I mean,
So
I
just-
just change my pick too and be good. But you know what? Go ahead, change it.
Nah, just I guess Lightout will grab him because I was gonna cut Klay Thompson and put Giannis.
Wow. See, you know what? That's fucked up, bro.
All right, so you know what? And then no, I can't switch, right? It's just him, right?
Yeah, it's just him.
I think
bro.
Okay.
you might as well
since he's the
he was gonna
guest.
pick Klay Thompson.
Since he's the guest, we'll let him. We'll let him.
No, I think my team still beats you.
No, your
With
team
D-Wade.
is dog shit because you got Kevin Garnett. You know,
What's wrong with
I
KG?
love KG. I love KG. But you could have picked Giannis. You could have picked Tim.
Who's your team, Bobby?
My team is Shaq, Katie, James Harden, Kyrie, and Tim Duncan. Pretty fire. I know you're going to hate on Kyrie being on the team, but bro's a bucket, man. I think we got to start talking about Kyrie as one of the best of all time. We don't because he's just a different kind of person, but I think we got to. He's so good for the culture of basketball.
Who?
Kyrie Irving. It's crazy that
Kyrie.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like a hot take these days to like Kyrie, and it should not be like that at all, bro. He's such a good role model for kids and shit, and as a human being, and we just constantly hate on him for no reason.
Lakers in 4, baby. F2 band 10-27.
I'm so mad. I would have picked Tim Duncan if I really realized. I thought I had another pick, and I don't even know why. I'm so mad, but it's fine. Giannis, I'm good with Giannis.
Yeah, I probably should have picked Tim before James and Kyrie, but I'm glad he fell.
CP3, I got CP3, MJ, Kobe, Giannis,
Kareem.
Bro, that's a defensive
That's a good team. That's
Who
really
scored
defensive.
on that team? Who's scoring on that team?
Kyrie, bro, dropping 40 on that team.
Steph is dropping 60. Who's guarding Steph in that team? Kobe. You can put Kobe on.
I got MJ as well. What? And Chris Paul. Don't forget, Chris Paul is a crazy defender.
No, let's not. Let's not put Steph and Chris Paul in the same conversation after what Steph did to him.
See, because it's crazy to me because Chris Paul is a crazy defender. But then you're like, oh, but don't say that he can guard Steph because he can't guard Steph. And that's another reason why defense is a little bit, on the overrated side because there's not going to be a defender that can clamp all the superstars in the league. It just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist, man.
I would like to apologize for my mistake. I'm sorry.
No, you good. We'll let it slide.
Klay Thompson away from you.
We'll make you pay us after this episode. So let's move on to the next subject. Next topic. While these votes come in, seems like I'm winning by a landslide.
Are you really?
Yeah, I got.
Bro,
75%
those are
of the votes.
definitely his burner accounts voting for him, bro. There's no way.
Yeah,
What's your team, Light Out?
I got. What was it? It was LeBron.
His team was.
I got it. It was LeBron, Curry, Hakeem, D Wade, Kevin Garnett.
There's no way that he gets the majority of the vote. That's crazy to me.
That team is fire.
LeBron,
fire.
Hakeem, Steph, KG, D Wade.
I got MJ, Kobe, and Kareem. Like, bro, what?
And Giannis. And
Giannis and CP3.
And you have the least amount of votes, so that's kind of messed up, bro.
The only reason I didn't pick Magic is because I needed somebody to space.
Am I undefeated in these drafts?
No.
I'm gonna go check. I think I'm undefeated.
No.
I think I've won every single one. I'm up. Yep, Light Out Sports with another championship. Dude, it says I'm wearing the Laker cap. That's why.
How is that team even winning?
Hey, man. Hey,
you have no defense.
You let Shat know. Because I ain't.
Chat are a bunch of.
You let the Shat.
Chat, you're crazy.
You're crazy, bro.
No, this is definitely a new rival.
I'm trying to figure out how his team is. Oh, you know why? Because he has Steph Curry, fan favorite. Any team that gets Steph Curry.
And LeBron.
Oh, yeah. Automatic.
I'm not agreeing nor declining on why I picked those players. Anyways,
smart man, CG.
We're gonna do a true or false, and I don't want you guys to give me your reasons. I just true or false. That's it, and then we'll talk about it right after. Okay?
Heard.
So let's start with 0. Just true or false. All right?
Mm-hmm.
JT will be a top 10 player in the NBA season 2021-2022.
False.
Paul George will be an MVP contender.
False.
Kyrie is the most skilled basketball player of all time.
False.
Kevin Durant has the chance on becoming the greatest of all time by the majority of NBA fans.
False.
LeBron over Kobe.
Honestly.
No. True or false?
False, because they're equal to me.
Wow,
that is. We should just stop the show right there. Blasphemy. All right, y'all solo right there. Same questions, all right?
Okay.
Coming at you. JT will be a top 10 player this NBA season.
True.
Paul George will be an MVP contender.
False.
Kyrie is the most skilled basketball player of all time.
The truest thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
KD has the chance of becoming the greatest of all time by the majority of NBA fans.
I'm only gonna say false because the NBA fan stuff.
I don't care.
Fans
True
are
or
dumb.
True or false? And LeBron over Kobe.
Oh, that's true. It is what it is.
For me, JT, that's false. That he will be a top 10 player this upcoming NBA season. PG for me, he will be a MVP contender just because Kawhi is out. Kyrie is, man, I'm gonna say false, but I'm gonna put the T in front of, when you did test back in the day as a kid and you did true or false and you put you try to say T and F at the same time.
No,
I've
never done that. I've never done that, bro.
That's what I used to do. That's what I'm doing right here because this is tough. And then the last one, 2 more. KD has a chance of becoming the GOAT by majority of fans. If he wins more championships, I don't see why not. And LeBron over Kobe, that's 100% too. It's not even a debate. So, what makes Kobe and LeBron equal?
It's like this. Number one, defense. The defense gap is actually large because Kobe played defense at a high level way longer than LeBron has.
That is true. I'm gonna give you that.
And then you also have the scoring as well, where Kobe was from 2000 to 2010. He was the best scorer in the league for a 10-year stretch, without a doubt. And then that's really the main argument with me. LeBron, he was never the best scorer. LeBron was never the best defender. So maybe those 2 or 3 years on Miami Heat, that's about it.
LeBron was when you look at LeBron James, you look at a my player that an NBA 2K that you create that could do everything in the basketball player. That's what he is. And he could do everything. Probably not, some aspects of his game is not elite. Some may be average compared to first place playmaking is elite. His IQ is elite. Driving in is elite. Passing the ball elite when it comes to
that's the X factor for me.
Yeah.
Is the playmaking ability. That's the X factor for me because I have Kobe, who's a better scorer and a better defender than LeBron. But the X factor for LeBron is his playmaking ability. Yeah. And that's the main reason why I am torn between the two. Because I have a guy who I know is going to be a bucket. I know he's going to play defense at the highest level at his position. But LeBron, he could score. He could play defense. But he could play make as well, which is the X factor. And that's why I cannot pick between those two. It's hard.
Okay, but because I'm gonna come at the end of the show, you are going to pick one player, and I want to know. So you're starting a franchise right now, both at their best. At their best, you could only pick one player, and I'm not gonna argue with you. I just want to know. You gotta pick one player. Who you picking? You're starting a franchise. Keep that in mind.
Kobe.
All right.
Because Kobe's best. I'm looking at Kobe's best. For that 10-year stretch, he was the best defender and the best scorer at the time. LeBron, let's say his 10-year stretch, he was the best defender for 2 or 3 years. He was never the best scorer, but he was a good playmaker.
I have a question for you. Did you like Space Jam 2?
I fell asleep. I tried to watch it. I don't think you like LeBron very much.
I know Zero. I know Zero's not a big LeBron guy.
I'm not a big LeBron fan. I'm not a big LeBron fan. I do like him. I do like what he does off court. I do like the things he does for people. I do think he's a genuine guy. I just don't. I'm not really a big fan of his play style. I'm just really not.
And Solo.
That's the same how I feel about Kobe. But when I say that, I'm like the worst person of all time.
What's wrong with his play style?
Just like you said, I think the playmaking, while the gap is huge, like we all admit, I think that's what makes LeBron a better all-around player. Because while Kobe was a bucket, anybody who watched his entire career watched that he would chuck some shots too a lot. And I think I would rather have a playmaker, build my team around a playmaker than I would somebody who's like, no matter what, I'm not passing this ball. Well, it's cool and that's dope. He's tough for that. But for my team to win, I'd rather have a playmaker.
That's the reason I'll pick LeBron. And I'm not saying Kobe. I don't know if you see my list. Kobe's my third best player of all time. I have nothing against Kobe. But when it comes to starting a franchise, LeBron James, man, like you put surrounding a great team around LeBron James, he's going to the NBA Finals 9 times out of 10. But Kobe. Yes, you could put a team around him, but when it comes to going to the NBA Finals and winning a title, that is the most important thing in basketball. You got to pick LeBron over Kobe.
Let me tell you something. When Shaq left, 2 years, he dropped 30 and 35. Yeah. As soon as he got help, he went to 3 straight finals.
Yeah.
With LeBron is like, I'm gonna have to do a lot of managing.
Was it 3 straight? I thought it was 2.
They went to 3 straight. They won 2 straight. They lost to Boston. Then they lost to Boston.
That's right.
Beat Magic. Yeah. Then they beat Boston.
Yeah. I saw that. I remember that Magic series.
So the thing with LeBron is
I don't even count that as a ring.
Get out my face. Get out my face. But the thing with LeBron, then you can't count my LeBron's ring against my.
Yeah, no, I mean it's like a discounting ring because that was the easiest ring I think LeBron has ever got from the.
It would definitely was.
It was super easy, but keep going.
With LeBron, it's like I have to get shooters. I have to get people who can space the floor out for him. I need to get another star who's going to take the at least the scoring load off of him or the playmaking load. And it's like with Kobe, I don't really have to worry about spacing the floor out for him because I know he can score in all aspects.
Yeah, but he had a very good supporting cast.
He did have a very good supporting cast. I have to say that as well. But it's like it just all depends. It just all depends.
The thing with Kobe, because I get it, right? He's a better scorer and he's a better defender, right? I get it. But
I don't think he's that much of a better defender personally, too.
But let me before we go in there, let's not act that LeBron James averaged 27 points in his career, shooting 50? Was it 51%? Shaq, let me know what LeBron averages in his career. I think it was 50. It was from 48 to 51%. That is more efficient than Kobe Bryant. That is.
You gotta remember that 100%. LeBron takes way more shots within like layups and dunks than Kobe Bryant.
But whose problem is that?
It's not, but I mean, that means he's a great finisher at the rim.
No,
but talking about shooting.
But this is the thing. LeBron 51%. All right, thank you, Shaq. He shoots 51% from the field. Okay, This is the thing. I'm not saying that he is not a better. I'm not saying that LeBron's a better scorer than Kobe. I'm not saying that. I agree that
more
he's
efficient.
a better scorer. But when it comes to scoring the basketball, let's not act like Kobe's miles ahead. Let's not act like Kobe's miles ahead of LeBron. He's not. He's not. When we start talking about the efficient, I hate scoring, efficiency.
Well,
you should love it because Kobe.
No, bro, he's a Kobe fan. Of course, he hates efficiency.
I hate efficiency. You want to know why?
Because you can't defend them against LeBron when it comes to
efficiency. Because
that's it.
There's big men in the league that have a higher efficiency rating than a lot of
people.
Of course.
So if
LeBron's not a big man.
LeBron scores most of his points within the paint.
Okay, yeah, but LeBron still shoots mid-range and
LeBron still shoots.
And his mid-range percentages, his 3-point percentages, bro, they're not there. Anything outside of 3 feet is under 38%.
But this is the thing. I'm saying that Kobe is a better scorer.
Let you guys know we're at the hour 15 mark. By the way.
Snap! All right, let me say this right here. I was gonna keep going. Thank you.
What is it? Hour 30? Yeah. That's all y'all got?
No, you just around the hour, so we're already over.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. So
no, it's not your fault. It's Lighthouse fault. You talk so
I talk a lot. Yeah. No, but this is the thing. LeBron James, although he's not a better scorer, he's not behind. Kobe's not miles ahead of LeBron.
Yeah.
But when it comes to being the player who can do the most, who can you look at LeBron, he's the whole package. Kobe Bryant. Mm-hmm. You know what? I'm not gonna get there. I'm not trying to get there.
And you're wearing the Lakers hat too. You better chill, bro.
Yeah, I gotta show. Yo, Zero, let's end the show. Zero, who's your top 10 players of all time?
I got MJ.
I
got Braun, Kobe. I got.
Wait, pause.
Oh, you want me to say it in order? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I got MJ. I got Kobe.
Okay, there you
go. They're interchangeable. I don't care who's second or third.
I was about to say. I'm gonna
switch it up. How people hate on my list and then lists like these exist, bro? I just don't get it, man.
Then I got I got Bird. I got Magic, and then I got I have it here. I'm so sorry.
No, you good, bro.
Take your time.
I'm gonna repeat it. I'm gonna repeat it. So just in case you guys post this, I'm gonna repeat
it. If you think Kobe's not top 5, you're casual.
I got MJ. I got Kobe. I got LeBron. I got Bird. I got Magic. I got Hakeem. I got Kareem, Hakeem, Tim Duncan, Shaq, and then Wilt Chamberlain.
Damn, no KD in top 10, bro.
No.
What if he was the finals 15? What if he was the finals MVP in the ring next season?
Still no.
Damn.
Bro, I'm out of here, bro. I'm out. I can't.
He has James Harden and Kyrie Irving. I'm sorry.
He's playing the Lakers.
Let me end the show like this, and you could only say yes or no, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Is Steph Curry above Kevin Durant in an all-time list?
Yes.
Yo, thank you for coming to New Rivals.
Hey, Zero, tell everybody where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right
now. Follow me on TikTok. Is dub_0, 0 with a 3, 3 as the E. So
there you go.
Dub0. That's it.
Zero, thank you for coming on the show. And if you want to see more of Zero, he's going to be on Player's Choice tomorrow, 9 p.m. PST, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure to check that out. You can find me at Lightout Sports here on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Lightout Sports 01. And Poppy Solo, where can we find you?
Poppy Solo on Twitch. I'll be getting 2K22 this week, hooping and doing watch parties for NBA games during the season. Poppy Solo on TikTok. And New Rivals on TikTok for the podcast. It's going to be a crazy season, guys, and I appreciate y'all, coming on the ride for us, because no matter what team wins, and it will be my team, the journey is what matters, and I can't wait to share that with you guys.
Yeah.
Nets in 4.
All I gotta say, Miami's not in the conversation.
That's messed up, bro.
Oh man, love you guys, man. See ya.